Hi everyone, this is the next part of the tutorial, which is inserting images and formatting them. So the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to click my insertion point right in front of the C in Carnival here because this is where I want my image to be. I'm going to insert an image of some balloons, and you can always insert your images in line with text, and we'll learn more about formatting images as we progress in this class. So I'm going to head over to the Insert tab. So I was in the Home tab, heading to the Insert tab. And below here, I can see pictures and online pictures. And again, if your ruler is a little bit less condensed, you'll see the icons a little larger. So I'm just widening that so you can see what it looks like. So depending on the size of your window, you'll see it a little different. I'm going to click on Online Pictures, and it takes me to a Bing search to find an image here. It's taking a second to load, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in balloon, B-A-L-L-O-O-N, and I'm going to press enter. Now you'll notice here that Creative Commons only is checked off, which means that these images are available for use for free. I'm not breaking any copyright laws by using them, so that's a useful tool for searching right here. So of course, we don't actually have balloon rides at our carnival, so that wouldn't be a good image to choose. And I want something that I can put on either side of my text. And I could go ahead and browse here, find something that you like. Looks like something with a background might not work. So again, when you're picking out an image, pick something that is going to work for your specific document. So here I'm going to go ahead and pick these three because I like those, and I'm going to click on Insert. And it's downloading the picture for me, and depending on your internet speed, it may go quickly, it may go slowly. And you know what happened here? The image is so huge, it bumped all my text down to the next page. There it is. Interesting, huh? So, and that's okay. Again, it's just like when I was talking before about when you take a multi-step process, sometimes the first few steps make your document look like a mess, and then the next few steps, you go ahead and insert them correctly. Now, there are lots of different ways to size this image here. You can see that I have actually inside here also a citation for this image, which I'm going to get rid of because I don't want the citation in there. It's going to mess up my sizing. I'm going to select it, and I'm pressing the delete key. Now I've selected the image here, and I want you to note that this Picture Tools tab opens up, and if I click on it, I get a whole bunch of tools for working with images. Now, this is called a contextual tab. A contextual tab only appears when you have a certain item selected. If I deselect, see I'm clicking in the white space here, you're going to see there is no Picture Tools Format tab. As soon as I select that image again, it pops back up. So you have to have your image selected to get that contextual tab. Now, with my image selected and my little citation removed, I can go ahead and use my sizing tool to size my image up and down. And you'll notice that when I'm using these tools and that my aspect ratio is locked. That means that the height and the width, the ratio between them stays the same. So how could I mess up my aspect ratio? If I try to size using my handles, these are called sizing handles, and I use the sides, look how my picture gets warped. I'm going to go ahead and undo that. Or if I try to size from the bottom, looks warped. I don't want that. It makes my balloons look strange. And most images you do not want to warp that way, especially pictures of real photographs. It will make the photo look very strange. So you want to either use your sizing tool, or you can size from the corners. I like to size from the bottom corner. For some reason, it feels more comfortable to me. And I'm going to go ahead and notice that as I'm making this smaller, my text is popping back up. I'm going to size from my other corner. There we go. I could size from this corner. It would work too. So I'm pulling from the corner inwards with my mouse. And now I've resized it. It fits pretty nicely on here. And I'm pretty satisfied. Now, rather than going through that whole process again, I can copy this image and paste it over here. Now, if it's the incorrect size, I could go ahead and go through and resize it and recopy it. I'm going to go ahead and do Control-C, or I could on the Home tab, click on the copy right here, and I'm going to put my insertion point after the L and do Control-V. And now you can see I've got my little symmetric images here, and they fit very nicely. Now just make sure that your flyer doesn't look like this, for example, and have text on the second page. You want to make sure that I'm undoing that, that everything fits on one page and that you've got both of your images, and go ahead and double check everything for spelling and corrections, and you have completed your carnival flyer. Go ahead to the next part to make sure that you save properly and upload.